What up, y'all? This your boy Lucha Guy, and I'm back with another video. This here will be about this AEW pay-per-view tonight, Double or Nothing. And I have a huge disclaimer. If you're looking forward for like certain wrestlers that you already know, then you will like it. But I know a lot of people out there, especially if you just watch WWE or if you don't really follow ROH regularly or New Japan regularly, you're like, who the hell is a Hangman Page? Who the hell is the Best Friends? Who the hell are these people? Who is this like honestly, like I said, if you watch Lucha Underground, you might would know probably more people. Like I know the Lucha Bros, they'll be a part of this, and then a few more people from Lucha Underground I'll get into in a second. Chris Jericho, a lot of people laughed at because he's probably the biggest name a part of the AEW banner. A lot of these people, like a lot of these ladies and stuff, I'm like, who the hell are they? I mean, like I said, you have to be a big ROH or New Japan fan. A lot of people don't like this term being used, but the indie fan base, oh, New Japan, this is the indies, ROH, but this still cater to that fan base. And I'm going to make a huge disclaimer also, because this is it. If it isn't going to be AEW that's going to cause competition going into the next decade, the 2020s, then I don't see another boom period happening. I don't see competition happening. I really don't. Because I want to get into this little history lesson. For years, everybody was always sitting around waiting on TNA to always get their shit together, and it never was going to happen. In 2010, the year 2010, the first week, I remember, I think January 4th, the Impact edition, Monday, January 4th, 2010, that's when Impact thought they were higher than what they are. They try to go live on Mondays, and they did not know what they were doing. They didn't even have a plan when they went live on Mondays. That went on from January to like sometime in March. They had to cancel the live Monday episodes after that. They was trying to go live on Mondays, thinking they were ready to go head to head with WWE, and they didn't even know what the hell they were doing. Like I said, I know I said this before. Jeff Hardy, he got stuck on top of a cage. Scott Hall was coming out there drunk. There was like no real plan when it was going live on Mondays, and that just flopped. Some people say maybe they just didn't really have their shit together. Maybe Impact wasn't that strong of competition. I kind of have to disagree, because compared to AEW's roster with just Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega, they had a Sting, they had a Kurt Angle, they had the Dudleys, they had RVD, they had Hogan and Flair, they had enough legends and stuff over there. Mr. Kennedy Anderson at the time, who was a big deal in WWE prior to his Impact TNA run from 2010 to 2012, he was a big deal in WWE around, like, let's say 2006 up until like 2009. So when he went to TNA, it was just right after that. It's like if Dean Ambrose went to Impact now and just wasn't a big deal, because Mr. Kennedy Anderson was on a Dean Ambrose kind of level, and it just went nowhere. It went like nowhere at all. It just didn't go nowhere. So I'm just saying, for everybody that thought that Impact was ever going to be competition, they just didn't know what they were doing. Some people thought that it just wasn't the right promotion. So I'm just saying, if anybody who is the right promotion, if it isn't this AEW roster, then I don't know who the hell it is. And one thing I do want to get into, I see they're borrowing guys from Lucha Underground, because right before this, from 2014 up until like 2014 to 2018, all I was watching was Lucha Underground. ROH, they just wasn't it for me. They didn't ever want to step up and grow and become competition. Stuff like New Japan, they had too many language issues, culture issues. Because I always said it was going to be hard for New Japan to cross over and grow and become a big franchise deal here in America. I didn't care who they had. They could have brought in CM Punk. They could have even brought in they could have brought in whoever. They could have had they could have had Jericho. They could have had Dean Ambrose. They could have CM Punk. They could even get a hold back of like AJ Styles or whoever. I don't think New Japan was ever going to grow in America for various reasons, mainly culture and language issues. But Lucha Underground was it for me. They were the most up to date. They were the most in pop culture. Like you see some Marvel Avengers movie, whether it's Infinity War, Endgame. Those are all to me movies close to what I think Lucha Underground is, with gauntlets and gods and like supernatural characters and people dying and time, like the little time traveling stuff for Aerostar. Because I thought Lucha Underground should have been it. I don't know why more people didn't get into it. Maybe they would have, maybe they couldn't, because the El Rey network was a bad network for Lucha Underground to be on. Because like I said, I know right now Fox is picking up wrestling, TNT. Right now it's like the best time for any wrestling promotion to get back on cable. And it's said that Lucha Underground is the best, but if we're on our way to another boom period, Lucha Underground, who I thought was a saving grace for the last 4 or 5 years, they might not even be a part of the shit. If we are on our way to another boom period, who said that Lucha Underground is even going to be around and be a part of it? I mean, I don't know what the hell's going on. I see over on their YouTube channel, they're putting up all these like triple A little they putting up all these triple A press conferences. Unless triple A is gonna be funding in money for Lucha Underground to have a season 5, even if it's 10 to 12 episodes, then they need to stop promoting triple A on their YouTube channel. Because I don't know what the hell triple A is honestly doing right now for Lucha Underground. But right now, every other wrestling promotion are getting big TV deals on major networks. Lucha Underground signing with El Rey is probably going to be the damn death of them, and it's sad. I really hate to say that. But I'll do another video, obviously, because one thing right now, my channel has been dead. Because without Lucha Underground on, I don't have much content to put out. I don't know if I'm going to follow AEW on a regular or not. I don't know. Because even though they're going to have Lucha Underground stars, so do Impact Wrestling. And I don't watch Impact Wrestling, mainly because I was trying to review Impact Wrestling and nobody was watching it. When I was reviewing movies, I was getting more reviews off that than what I did with Impact. And I just found out that Luchasaurus, who is part of Cobra Moon's Reptile Tribe, he's going to be a part of AEW tonight on the little Battle Royal. One thing that's a little bit shocking to me is he's coming in as himself. This is the same role he had on Lucha Underground. So they're allowing him to come in as Luchasaurus. I know they're going to call him Vibra or not, but he's wearing the same mask he did in Lucha Underground. It's the same look. So what the hell are they doing with Pentagon and Phoenix? Should they bring in more Lucha Underground people? Imagine them bringing in Mira Mortez with Katrina. I would even be, somebody even threw this out of my last video. Should AEW have a Luchador division? Do you guys think that would be cool if AEW had a Luchador division full of Lucha Underground guys? I honestly wouldn't mind that. I thought that Impact was going to pick that up first because they flopped with their X division. What about a Luchador division in AEW? I mean, I think that'll be lit. Because right now, Pentagon and Phoenix, they're the two most popular luchadors right now in the damn world, honestly. They are so damn popular. So I think that if they had, that ain't even just the luchador division, they had something for some of these luchadors to base around, even just the luchador title or something, or just something for the luchadors. Because I know they're signed, they have some partnership with Triple A. So I'm just saying, I mean, they could have figured out something there, I think, honestly, but because they already tied up with Triple A. A lot of people don't like them tying up with AAA. A lot of people don't think that that's a good deal, but I mean, I don't know. The AAA, you guys can even answer that for down below. I think I asked that before, but I don't know what a lot of you guys thought. I think a few people answered. Is AEW partnering up with AAA a good idea, yes or no? I don't know if they're part of Lucha Underground contracts or not. I know at first, the first season they were. Is this a good idea, or do you just like the other idea better of the Luchador division in AEW? Trying to think, is there more else I need to talk about? I'm wondering, will this card even be better than this too? I'm going to talk about this. Will this United We Stand, will United We Stand that we saw last month around WrestleMania weekend, I'm wondering would this all AEW show Double or Nothing, I'm wondering would it even be better than United We Stand? As right now, as far as 2019, the best match I think I saw all year had been the X Division match that had Dante Fox, Johnny Mundo, Impact, and some other guys. There was some dive off the top. Some guy named Austin Ace, he did like some kind of dive off the top. And then they had a Team Impact versus Team Lucha Underground match. Speaking of which, Lucha Underground won that match, and then nothing happened on Impact with that. At least you're going to have Lucha Underground win. I thought it was going to be part of a storyline for the show. Lucha Underground beat Team Impact at United We Stand. Yeah, I don't know what Impact, I don't know why they booked that for. You have Lucha Underground go over, so what happens? I thought it was going to be leading to some invasion angle. I don't know what was the point of that happening. That's just weird. And I thought the main event was somewhat good. It wasn't great, but the Lucha Bros, Pentagon and Phoenix versus RVD and Sabu, I thought that was good. Because back when I was a kid, Rob Van Dam was one of my personal favorites. And see him facing one of my favorites today, Pentagon, was pretty cool. But I'm wondering would Double or Nothing even be better than that. And I will do a review on Double or Nothing. I will let you guys know that Double or Nothing meet my expectations. Was Double or Nothing better than United We Stand? Right now, I can't say, but I'm just telling people, if this isn't going to be competition, then I don't know what the hell is. And a lot of people are still shitting on it, calling it the Indies. It's not the Indies. This is basically a modern day WCW. They got the same TV deals. And then you guys gonna understand the talent you guys missed that WCW had, like Sting, Goldberg, the NWO, Booker T. That type of talent isn't out there anymore. I mean, you know, that type of talent are all like 50s or even 60s. Sting is 60 nowadays. So that type of talent isn't available. I wish that AEW would have been around even 4 years earlier. Maybe they could have been signed up some of the guys. Maybe Sting wouldn't have had to go to WWE. Maybe Sting would still be active as a wrestler if he didn't ever have to go to WWE and face Seth Rollins in a terrible, shitty match. Maybe we could have a Sting a part of AEW, because I heard that Cody Rhodes, he wanted a big draw from WCW to be a part of this. I know he wanted Goldberg, and here comes Vince McMahon. He got to go take Goldberg and sign him up for that damn Saudi Arabia show. And he know he isn't going to do anything big with Goldberg. It's like a little kid that doesn't want to play with a toy, but he just wants the toy to say, nah, 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 nah. You know, he wants to keep the toy for himself so other kids can't play with it. He wants Goldberg all to himself so no other promotions can benefit off Goldberg. That's it. I know there was a lot that I had even wrote down. Yeah, I had to write notes for this because I had a lot planned. I know some of you guys have been knowing me for years on here, like Riddler Guy. I know I met you on some video over on like Epic Sports. We were talking about the same topic. When will wrestling never have a boom? We both thought it was going to be Lucha Underground. I know some people were jumping in, thought it was going to be New Japan. That was going to cause the next boom period. So I'm just saying right now, if it isn't this AEW that's been hot, AEW's new, but this group of this elite, the Bullet Club, this has probably been the most hottest group of the 20 teens. I'll just say if 2013 are current, this 20-teen generation or the 2010s or whatever you people call it, the last 10 years, this whole little group of the Bullet Club people, Omega, the Young Bucks, and you can say Cody Rhodes, they've been the hottest outside of WWE. Jericho going over there in on the phone, and Lucha Underground, some other people. I do wish the AEW would have signed some more honestly serious wrestlers. I wish they could have worked out a deal with a Killer Cross. I wish they could have signed in a Johnny Mundo and called him Johnny Elite. Johnny Mundo, Johnny Impact, called him Johnny Elite with Taya. Wish they could have signed the Mac. Because, I mean, one thing, I don't want to put race into everything, but I'm like, where are the black wrestlers? They should have at least picked up even the Mac and Dante Fox, even. Because, I mean, I even want to see that in Lucha Underground, the Mac versus Dante Fox. I mean, I'm just saying, I wish we could have got more out of Lucha Underground. I really did. But, I mean, AEW, I hope that this is going to be it here. All more people stop bitching, because anybody can turn on the fucking camera. Wrestling's dead. Wrestling is the worst it's ever been. Wrestling's in a dark period. Wrestling's going through a drought. Anybody can say that. But, I mean, if you're not going to come up with a solution, then what the hell? I remember that Bruce Blitz, he was trying to tell people to watch Impact instead of Raw when he got mad with Cena beat The Rock in 2013. I'm just telling you people now, if you guys are not going to support AEW, if you don't think that these wrestlers are interesting you, then just give up, because this is going to be it for wrestling, honestly. Look how long it took. They said that even the New York Post said since 2001, after WCW died, there hasn't been any other wrestling on mainstream big-time cable that could follow WWE, take them on even far as money. Impact was never going to be it. So I'm just saying, if it isn't AEW, then I don't know who the hell it is. So, I mean, you guys can keep saying wrestling's dead, but I think everything isn't dead. I mean, Lucha Underground, I thought was the best option out there. So if you don't really want to get with the program, with this new modern day wrestling, and I understand the characters still do matter, and they need to focus more on storylines instead of in-ring 5-star work rate matches. I really do think that it shouldn't always be about just some classic 7-star rated match from Dave Meltzer. I think they need to start focusing more on what really wrestling should be in its characters. I hope AEW take notes and elements from Lucha Underground as far as building up characters and not just always focusing on in-ring quality. But this is it. This is your boy Lucha Guy. I'm out. Now we'll be back with the probably Monday or maybe Tuesday probably Monday. I'll see Monday because this is no holiday. I probably won't have to work, so I'll see Monday right now with Double or Nothing. I'll be up with that review. And I will hope that Double or Nothing is better than any WWE show this year. As I heard Stephanie McMahon had a meeting in the locker room with all the talent, and she even said the words that right now AEW is on their ass as far as even a threat. There might not be another ratings war on TV with WWE and another promotion, but I think AEW can take them on as far as signing up their talent. Because, I mean, if Sasha Banks even leaves and try to go to AEW, and we already know Dean Ambrose suffered, this is another thing I want to get into before I end this video. If Dean Ambrose Ambrose or John Moxley shows up tonight, even a CM Punk, then hell, I will be calling it right now that this will be the new WCW if they have those guys, both of them. If CM Punk comes in, and that's the talent they need right now, honestly. He has not wrestled since 2014, and somehow his name is still cheered in every arena, not just in Chicago. For all you anti-smarks, oh, Chicago's a smart city. Don't call my city a smart city. Just because CM Punk is interested in guys out there now like Roman Reigns and fucking Seth Rollins, those guys are boring as hell. Don't sit there and be an asshole just because CM Punk was entertaining and he left. He doesn't have to sit there and take it up the ass like the rest of the guys, or he doesn't want to be treated like a damn jobber when he shouldn't be. But this is it. This is your boy Lucha God. I'm out. Hit like and subscribe. And Monster Lucha, slam that like and subscribe button. Peace. This is it, y'all. We've been waiting years for this. So let me know what you think down below about AEW Double or Nothing. Will you watch this show? Does this card interest you? Yes or no? Peace.